Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome back to Frenchify Easy French. So far, you have learned the alphabets, you know how to greet people, and you have mastered those tricky accents. And the last time we looked at the gender secret. But the fact is that every object in France is either a he or a she. But here is the problem. In English, we just say the car, the dog, the house, the chair, the pen. It's easy, but in the French, we have a whole family of words for the, a, and some. If you get these wrong, your sentences won't make any sense. So, today, in this 10 minutes masterclass, I'm going to give you the ultimate map to French articles and plurals. By the end of this video, you will be able to label any object in your house correctly. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's start with the definite articles. This is just a fancy word of saying the word the. We use this when we are talking about a specific thing. If the noun is masculine, we use le, L-E, le. Say it with me, le. That's good. It's very short, neutral sound, le garçon, le garçon, the boy, le café, le café, the coffee. But if the noun is feminine, we use la, L-A, la. Say it with me, la. All right, great. So the example is la fille, the girl, la pizza, the pizza. But wait, French hates it when two vowels touch. It sounds clunky to say la école, so we have the vowel rescue. What is it? If a word starts with A, E, I, O, U or a silent H, we use L listening. It's like a shortcut. Instead of le ami, we say lami, lami, which means the friend. It sounds much smoother, right? All right. Next, let's move further. Let's practice 5 L words together. Repeat after me. L'ordinateur. L'ordinateur means the computer. L'île. L'île, the island. L'homme. L'homme, the man. L'orange. L'orange, orange. L'aspirine. L'aspirine. Notice how I slide the L sound right into the next word. L'orange. L'orange. Perfect. Okay, so let's move further. Now, what if you are not talking about a specific thing? What if you just want a book or a chair? No any specification. These are called indefinite articles. What are these called? Indefinite articles. All right. For the masculine, we have un, un. The pronunciation of un is uh. This is a nasal sound. Imagine you are saying uh, but through your nose. Un livre, un livre, which means a book. But for the feminine nouns, we have un. We have un. All right. Here you actually pronounce the n. Un table, un table. And then we have they. We have they, they. DES is they. This is the one English speakers always forget. In English, we can say I have apples, but in French, we cannot leave the noun nigged. You must say j'ai des pommes. J'ai des pommes. I have some apples. They basically means some or more than one. All right. Let's look at this comparison chart. See how le sac becomes un sac. One is the specific bag and other one is any bag. Understanding this difference is what makes you sound fluent instead of like a robot. The next part is the plural secrets. The silent S and the X. This is the part that confuses everyone. To make a word plural in French, you add an S easy, right? Just like English. But, and this is a big but, in French we don't pronounce that S. So le chat means the cat is pronounced sha, sha. But the word les chats, the cats, the plural cats, is also pronounced as sha. So there is no difference in between the two. So how do you know if I'm talking about one cat or 10 cats? You have to listen to the article le versus le. This is why the article is the most important part of the word. And for my advanced learners out there, look at this. Some words end in eau, o, like bato, bato, which means boat. For these, we have to add an x instead of an s. But guess what? It's still silent. Bato, uh, bato. So its plural is de bato, de bato. The pronunciation of both the bato is same. Like the first one is also pronounced as bato, and the second one is also pronounced as bato. So no difference at all. Okay, so next is the pronunciation lab. We are at the 11-minute mark, and this is the most important part of the video. If you can't hear the difference between these words, you won't understand native speakers. Let's do an ear training lab. Close your eyes, listen to the vowel L, L versus lay, lay. L is like look, lay is like play. Let's try again. Versus versus in one. Is in your nose, in is in your lips. Okay, so next is read these pairs slowly and wait for them to repeat. Le stilo, le stilo, the pen. Le stilo, the pens. Le stilo, the pens. La pomme, the apple. La pomme, the apple. Le pomme, apples. Le pomme, apples. Another example is an army, a friend. An army, a friend. Des amis, friends. Des amis, some friends. Alright, so next is time for a quick Frenchify quiz. I am going to show you four words. To I will have to give the gender. You have 3 seconds to pick you the right article. The first one is stilo. It's a masculine word. So the pen. Pause. Like let's do it. Next is fee. Fee, a girl. It's in fee. It's a girl. Pom, plural. Some. Okay, pause. It is they pom. Like we have to say the some plural, or we have to say they pom. The hotel vowel. The hotel. Pause. It's lotil. It's lotil. How did you do? If you got 4 out of 4, you're right for the next level. Today we have covered the skin of the French noun. We know how to dress them up with le, la, in, and they. In our next video, we are going to finally these nouns something to do. We are starting verbs. We'll learn how to say I am and I have. Don't miss it. If you found this 10 minutes live session helpful, subscribe to Frenchify and leave a comment with one French word you learned today. So merci beaucoup and I'll see you in the next one. Salut, au revoir.